Make this quick. First, give Alcorn credit. I thought they came in ready to play. Thought we were really sluggish most of the game. Again, I think this time of year is when you kind of see all these type of upsets. Kids coming off finals, guys worried about going home and for Christmas and some of those things. And these are always the hardest type of games to play. But we grinded it out and we won the game, which is the most important thing. 48 hours from now, you won't even worry about this, because you start worrying about the next one. So I thought we kind of changed the defense a little bit, and we went on a stretch where we really kind of locked them down, and that was a difference of the game. But we got through it. You're going to have games like this when you play 30 games a year. You're going to have some clunkers. The good thing is that you're winning those clunkers, and we're able to get that done. So
I guess first and foremost, there was that 13-1 run near the end there. Did you say anything specifically in a timeout or anything, or was it just the way the game went?
Yeah, we just kind of switched up our defense a little bit. And I thought defensively we kind of locked in, and I think we got 3 or 4 steals and got some easy baskets and some layups, and we just I thought we played hard most of the time, but we just were in a fog. We were in a fog, and even in the first half, I think we got up 13 and just kind of relaxed again. And so you just can't do that. And that's one of the things that's happened in the past with the teams here is that you just kind of fall in that trap. But the sign of a good team, honestly, is that when you play bad, you're still able to win. And you win by 11. And we did some good things defensively. Our goal is always to hold teams under 60. And we were able to get that done. So, and I thought our 3-point percentage defense got better in the second half. I think they were in the second half of 4-13 or 4-19 or whatever that was. And so we got better doing that.
Something that seems to be consistent along the year is the turnover differential. You forced them into 19, only at 9 yourself. Just talk to me about what a difference that made for you at the end of the game.
Yeah, these guys know I usually go nuts about turnovers. You can't win at any sport turning the ball over, and so that's something we preached from the day one that I walked in here, is that you can play bad, but if you don't turn it over, you're always going to give yourself a chance to win. And I think the difference of the game was the turnovers in that regard. We didn't play great, but defensively, we're always going to be good defensively, and so we just, our starts have to be better, and we just got to be more consistent.
So Jordan, you kicked off that 13-1 run back-to-back threes. Those were your first baskets of the game. What went into that change turnaround right then? Was it just something coach said to you, or just got hot at the right time?
No, not at all. I was open, and I just made the shot. My teammates put me in a good position to shoot the ball, and we work on that all the time in practice, coming off them screens. And I think my coaches like when I shoot it, so I just shot it.
Speaking again, I guess, into strong second halves, Tayshaun started off, I think, 1 for 9. He finished with 15. Played really well in the second half. Was that just a testament of who he is, or did you talk to him specifically at this time?
Yeah, he's got some personal things going on right now, and it's kind of bothering him a little bit, but he fought through it, and so he kind of came out and knew we had. I think when Jelly hit the shot, he was on the floor, and that kind of got him going a little bit, and then he got a steal on the way, and then he gets a layup, and so that kind of got him going. And it's weird because I think sometimes our guys it's weird at Tulane that we feel this way, that we think that sometimes we can just turn it on or turn it off, and so it's just that's a tough way to do that. But we haven't had a lot of success here in this program, but that's how we play sometimes. That sometimes we just turn that thing on.
Just 2 last questions.
Sure.
One, in terms of the rotation, I know Noble and Kevin have kind of rotated
the
starting position. Was there any specific reason you want Kevin to start tonight?
Well, we're trying to get Kevin going a little bit, and I thought he hit some shots, and we aren't going to have we can't do what we want to do without Kevin Zhang having a great year. And so, we're trying to get him going. So we moved him off the bench a little bit to see if that helped him and bring him back in. And I thought he shot the ball a little bit better today, had 8 points. Still defensively wasn't quite there. And so the one thing about Noble, we know we can always count on him. We can bring him off the bench or start him. And the biggest thing is who ends the game. And so having Noble, we know he's going to end the game for us because we want to be in position to win it. And defensively, he needs to be on the floor.
And just finally, I guess, mindset moving to the next one. What are you pre-starting tomorrow?
Tomorrow, man, is an off day for us. We got 3 games this week, so we'll travel on Thursday. We got 2 really good teams coming up this weekend, and just take the next game and get ready for the next game. we're going to always and don't get it wrong here. We're always going to celebrate being 8-2. I mean, it's not many teams in the country right now 8-2. And so there are a lot of people that would love to be where we're at right now. And so, again, I like 48 hours from now, you won't even realize how bad you played or how good you played. You kind of move on. So we did some good things, but, it's the same thing if we had played great. You just kind of chalk the game up and move on to the next one.
Actually, just one other thing I forgot
Sure.
about 5-0 at home as well now. You talked about that home court advantage and how important it is.
Well, the first thing I said when I took this job here, you can't change a culture unless you can win at home. You have to be able to win at home. And I'm hoping that by the end of this year, we'll be able to get crowds in here so they can support these kids. Like I said, there aren't many teams in this country 8-2. And so I would hope that we can get some people in here and support these kids. This program's been 2-8 for a long time. And so we got a team that's going to fight every game, especially here. And our goal is, I told our guys the other day that if we just for the rest of the time here, if we won all of our home games and you split on the road, you're going to the NCAA tournament. That's how big this thing is for us, and that's why we need people here. And so I didn't think there was any energy in the building. That's no excuse for our kids. But we got to do a better job. We got to get people to come in here and watch. It's a great city. It's a great basketball town. But we got to get people to come in here. And so you're 8-2, and everybody's excited about it. But you got to get excited and come into this arena. And it's I'll be honest with you. I played, I coach. That affects you sometimes, man. These kids are fighting. It's all of our first time together. But we got to do a better job. We got to get people in this building.